In the wake of President Donald Trump's expedited and expanded immigration policy, more people will likely be deported. He says it is critical to keeping America safe.
While many undocumented immigrants are now living in fear, immigration attorneys tell us they're most concerned about what will happen to their children. KXAN's Phil Prazen takes an in-depth look at how the state's child welfare system could be impacted.
Maria Torres Cornejo moved to Mercedes, Texas illegally with her autistic son, Arturo. She applied to become documented in 2008 so her son could get better medical care. While she waits for the federal government to approve her stay, she works out of her house, selling chips and candy. And she's afraid of being quickly detained and deported, putting her son's future in the air. She tells me there are many families like her who are here for the well-being of their children, saying it's too dangerous in Mexico.
If the officer doesn't stop and allow them a phone call to their attorney, they could very well be in Mexico within a few hours.
Immigration attorney Griselda Ponce specializes in deportation defense. She says if one of her clients is deported, she tries to connect the children to friends and family that are citizens. But she did have a case where the father was deported, the mother had a criminal history, so the child ended up in the care of the state.
In the state of Texas, a child is a child regardless of what their parent status is, and it's always the focus will always be on the best interest of the child, regardless of where their parents are from and regardless of where the child is from.
Ponce says that's extremely rare, but people like Cornejo are at least making plans for the impact of new immigration policies. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.
Only a small portion of the 29,000 children in Child Protective Services are undocumented or from other countries. Most of them come into the system after abuse or neglect. Here's a closer look at the numbers, though. In 2015, 308 children who were not U.S. citizens were taken into the state's care. That same year, 112 of them left the system. The majority of children were reunited with their parents. Less than 1/3 were placed with a relative. Others aged out of the system or faced another outcome.
Wrapped up in all of this, a federal appeals court ruled that Texas shelters and landlords should not fear prosecution for harboring immigrants in this country illegally. The 2015 state law was challenged by civil rights lawyers. Some worried the anti-smuggling crackdowns could make them liable for renting or helping an undocumented person.